feared men in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood.
Why do they not like you in Hollywood?
I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. You have to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gutter. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy to wear a dress. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstones. Peace, mercy, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And right here I found this video of Tommy Lister Jr., of him being in an interview talking about how the Hollywood industry doesn't like him because he wouldn't compromise by wearing, dresses for movies or TV shows like a lot of famous actors do, and talks about how he plays the tough guy because he says that boys want to be soldiers. They want to be want to be led by real man, not by, effeminate man. And if you read in the caption, it says right here, in several interviews and public talks, actors Tommy Tiny Lister, best known for his role as Devo in Friday, spoke openly about how he was considered one of the most feared men in Hollywood, not because of his size or on-screen roles, but because he refused to conform to the entertainment industry hidden pressures. Lister's claim that many in Hollywood try to manipulate actors into compromising their morals or image for fame, including being asked to wear dresses or play demeaning roles to fit in or get bigger opportunities. Damn. Lister made it clear that he would never sacrifice his integrity or manhood for a paycheck, saying that speaking the truth and standing firm made him a threat to those who wanted control. His words echo what other celebrities like Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, and Terry Crews have also suggested. And those are three other Southern Tribe Judah brothers, they're really well known. Dave Chappelle is a comedian, Cat Williams is a comedian, and Terry Crews is also, he's a movie actor. And he comes in a lot of comedy movies and also sitcoms. That there's a dark side of the entertainment world where powerful forces test loyalty and complacence through humiliations or symbolism. Over time, fans began to see Lister not just as a tough guy from the movies, but as a symbol of strength and authenticity, someone who stood his ground in an industry known for silencing those who speak out. The chances of you seeing this video is extremely rare, slim to none. The allegory. Oh, okay. So that's about it. But pretty much,
I'm the most feared man.
Pretty much, you can see that people in the Hollywood industry get actors to, give up their integrity and their manhood and do like roles like that. And you can see that there's been a lot of Southern Tribe and also Northern Tribe actors that play like fruity roles or wear dresses. And if we go to the book of Proverbs, because it says right here how he didn't compromise. It says right here in the book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 10, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. So when sinners try to entice us or seduce us to do things, we shouldn't consent. And what is sin? Well, we go to the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 4, it reads, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So who was the law, statute, and commandments given to? They were given to the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And it's a sin to wear a woman's dress. And you go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5, and it reads, the woman should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. So it's not only a sin for a man to wear woman's clothes, but it's also a sin for a woman to be wearing man's clothes. Neither should a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Adonai Yahweh. So it's an abomination in the eyes of the Heavenly Father Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, where man or woman wear each other's clothes. If we go to also to the book of Mark, because it talks about how, you know, a lot of actors have given up on integrity and their manhood for fame and for money. What it says in the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 36, it reads, "For what shall it profit a man if he should gain the whole world?" So he got all that fame and money and loses his own soul. He's going to lose all his, you know, pretty much the way how he thinks. He's going to be following orders from other people, you know, losing his integrity, his morals, you know. And that's what a lot of people in today's society do for money and for fame, you know. They start taking orders of other people behind the scenes, or start doing stuff behind the scenes. We go to the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 31, verse 6. It even says right here, it says, "Gold have been the ruin of many." So a lot of people have been ruined by gold. And you can see that a lot of people have, you know, been compromising for money and for fame. "Gold have been the ruin of many, and their destruction was present." So there's going to be, you know, they're going to be destroyed for that, you know, because the root of money is evil. And a lot of people, you know, have pretty much compromised, or, you know, start taking orders of other people for money. You can see that going on right now. Also, he talks about in the video, you can see that Tommy Lister Jr. talks about that they love the Lord, but they don't follow the Lord's commandments. And it says in the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15, it reads, "If you love me, keep my commandments." So how do we show love to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ? We keep his commandments. And I'm going to finish it with the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. It says right here, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." So that's the whole duty of us, man, to fear the Heavenly Father Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and to keep his commandments. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Shalom.